This is kind of interesting. So Joe Burrow defeated Patrick Mahomes last week. He's 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and he's 0-4 against the Cleveland Browns. And let's take a look at this. Joe Burrow's last 10 games. This is from CBS Sports. 8-2. His completion percentage above 70%, throwing for better than 8 yards of completion, and a 22-4 touchdown to interception ratio. Now, one of those two losses was against the Browns, but Joe Burrow is really playing at a high level.
Oh my gosh, he's playing at an incredibly high level, and that's why it's so hard to believe that he struggles against the Browns. But they play more of a simple drop back game, and they don't do a lot of fancy things with motion and different things like that kind of crossed up the Browns like against the Miami Dolphins. But if the Bengals were smart, they would incorporate some of those things in this game instead of just saying, we're going to do what we do well and we're going to go out and beat you with it, because that's not working for them. And, it'll be interesting to see if they can adjust in a hurry, because if they don't, I think that it's going to be more of the same. And I think Joe's going to struggle again against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, you're talking about motion, and, they refer to it as eye candy, things that kind of disguise what you're doing. And the Bengals are more of a, hey, this is what we do, try to stop us. And the Browns defense has been reasonably successful in doing that against them.
Yeah. You know what? It really has been a tale of two seasons when it comes to what offenses that the Browns defense sort of struggles against. I mean, they can handle, the simple drop back sort of an offense, but then if you start doing some of the fancier stuff, that's where they will get into the miscommunications, they will get into some of the blown coverages, and that's what the Bengals are going to want to make them do. They're going to want to make sure that all of a sudden one of those receivers is running free. But it's not going to be easy because, again, when you've got a young guy like Martin Emerson who has really come up the learning curve very quickly, and the game that he had against T. Higgins on that Halloween night, there are not a lot of holes in the secondary, and I think that this Browns defense continues to match up against the Bengals about as well as anyone.